the Darvas NCM Box Indicator, which is offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on the chart. Additionally, traders can read this page to understand how the indicator works and functions. From the navigation section, we select the indicator file and execute the indicator by dragging the file onto the chart. By clicking on the confirm option, the indicator is executed on the chart and begins to draw various boxes. This indicator draws a box on the chart based on the pivots and lows. And if the box is broken, exit signals from the box are issued for us. In the settings section, under inputs, there are options available for us. In the first section, there is the Darvas mode option, which generally considers 3 different modes, each with 2 states. When we set the Darvas mode to 0, the start of the box is considered with the first pivots and the signal is issued with the exits or low of the candle. If we set this number to 1, the conditions of mode 0 are maintained, and the exit signal from the box is only issued when the candle closes outside the box. If we set the Darvas mode to 2, the indicator comes into play. It considers the start of the box drawing based on the breakout. When the price breaks the box downward, it considers the trend as bearish and waits for the first low. For example, here I choose mode 2. In this section, when the price moves downward and breaks the box downward, the indicator waits for the first low to draw the box which has formed here, and then it moves upward. If the price breaks from above, it considers the first lows. To draw the box, it considers the highs here, and has drawn the box up to this section. If we set the Darvas mode to number 3, the conditions of mode 2 are maintained, and only with the candle closing outside the box, a signal to exit the box is issued. In the next 2 modes, namely modes 4 and 5, the drawing of boxes is based on the first highs or lows. When the price breaks the box upwards or downwards, it selects the first pivot formed to draw the box. The difference between modes 4 and 5 is only in the manner of the breakout, where if we choose mode 4, the price breaks the box with the highs and lows. But if we choose mode 5, the signal is only issued with the closing of the candle. Whereas here, if I choose mode 4, here, even with the low of the candle, the box breakout is issued for us, and the first pivot formed after the breakout is considered as the start for drawing the box. In the next mode, 1. In this section, we can set the candle confirmation, which is by default set to the number 3. And here, when the price forms the pivot, the indicator waits for 3 candles, and if the price does not break the pivot and does not move up or down, it confirms the start of the box and draws the box. For example, here the number mod 3 is set. If the start of the box is located in this section, the indicator waits for 3 candles, and if the high is not broken, it considers it as the start of the box and draws the box. If we also consider a bearish box, our pivot low was located here. The indicator waits for 3 candles, and if the low is not broken downward, it draws and displays the box. In the next section, we can adjust the highs and lows relative to the previous candles. Here, by default, the number 1 is set, meaning the pivot must be higher or lower than one previous candle. Here, the start of our box is in this section, which considers one previous candle, and if it is higher than this candle, it is considered as the high. Or 4, drawing the low box, which considers this candle here. If it is lower than its previous candle, it is considered as the pivot, and the start of the box is selected. If we set this number to 5, it considers the pivot low or pivot high based on the previous 5 candles. If the low is lower compared to the previous 5 candles, or the high is higher compared to the previous 5 candles, it considers it as a pivot confirmation and draws it. In the next section, we can choose the color of the box being drawn, which, if a box is being drawn, will be silver. If a box is bullish, it will be displayed in blue. And if a box is bearish, it will be displayed in orange. Here, we can change the color of each of the boxes. In the next section, we can enable or disable the display of the boxes. We can set the size of the box drawing, which is set to 2 by default. We can enable the display of boxes as channels here, which displays the boxes in the form of a channel. In the next section, we can enable or disable the display of pivot points. If I disable this option, the pivot points will not be displayed for us. I will disable the channel mode. Here, only the boxes and the breaking of the boxes are displayed. In the next section, we can enable or disable the display of the ghost box. If we set this option to active, it will draw another box for us, which we can use as a range and levels for stop loss or take profit in our trades. Here, we see that each box is drawn as a range for stop loss or take profit. And in the last section, we can enable or disable the display of the broken box signals. Well, friends, we have reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the feedback section.